right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, want to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makak.
All right, give double honors to the elders, apostles of GMS, salutations and blessings to the Akim around the world, preaching and teaching this truth. All right, with the GMS Memphis camp, I'm Yakanan.
Garab.
I'm Anak.
All right, and today the brother got a lesson for us to go into. I'm going to let him break it down, and Lord willing, it's edifying through the Spirit. All right?
All right, the lesson I got today is don't nobody know nothing. Because, you know, Jake, he'll be in the world, and he just do whatever, but he don't, not considering that he has somebody over him, you know? Somebody that's, you know, that chose him as a peculiar people. That chose them as, you know, nation unto himself. They don't understand that, man, they being watched, you know?
Right.
And that, you know, through the mercies and the power of Yahweh Shai, Shai, he put brothers throughout the four corners, you know, teaching his word to persuade men to come back, you know?
That's right, bro.
So we're going to start out by getting Deuteronomy 18. I get it, bro.
You going to get it?
You get it.
All right. It's Deuteronomy 18 and 15. It says, the Lord thy power will raise up unto thee a prophet for the midst of thee, from the midst of thee, of thy brethren, like unto me.
Yeah, and that right there shows that if only a man from Israel, you know, can teach, can be blessed with the Spirit, you know. Keep going.
It says, unto him ye shall hearken, according to all that thou desirest of the Lord thy power in Horeb in the day of the assembly, saying, let me not hear again the voice of the Lord my power, neither let me see this great fire anymore, that I die. And the Lord said unto me, they have well spoken that which they have spoken. I will raise them up a prophet among their brethren like unto thee, and will put my words in his mouth, and he shall speak unto them all that I shall command him.
God. And that shows you right there that the Lord speak through the prophets, you know, because he ain't gonna, he not gonna, you know, the Lord said, a man that speaketh not of me and that speak my name, but I have not sent him, you know, that's them wicked prophets. But a man that the Lord sent out there throughout the four corners, we ain't bringing out no collection plate, nothing. We just telling you the judgments and come back, you know.
It's good to say freely, you have received, freely give, you know. Then you read Jeremiah 3:15. The Lord said, I will set up pastors according to my heart that shall feed you with wisdom and understanding. And what's the paraphrase?
Yeah.
You know? So the Lord set up prophets, man, for us, you know.
Yep.
Tell us to come back to him, man. You know?
Yep.
Yeah.
I get the scripture up.
Go ahead, bring it out.
It's Isaiah 30:20. And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity in the
Luke 6,
in the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teacher be removed into a corner anymore, but thy eyes shall see thy teachers, and thy ears shall hear a word behind thee, saying, this is the way, walk ye in it, when you turn to the right hand and when you turn to the left, man. You know, and we see our teachers, you know, on the highways and byways, man. You know, that's what we ultimately doing when we go out there to the highways and byways, man. You know, telling Jake to come back to their true powers, man. But they don't know, they don't understand. Ultimately, they don't want to receive it, man, because they think they know it already. They think they think they got life figured out. You know, they think they know the Lord, but ultimately they don't, you know.
The Lord said, you are foolish, you know, not my judgments either, you know. Because 2/3 just don't, they in their folly so strong to the point you can't get them up out of it. So the only way to fix it is to cleanse it. Only by fire, you know.
That's right.
They gonna, then it said they should know death by pain, you know.
Right, you said Luke 6.
Luke 6. Hold on, hold it for me. I'm gonna get this Hebrews. This is Hebrews 4:2. And it says, for unto us was the gospel preached, as well as unto thee, but the word preached did not profit them. And that's what's going on, you know. they think they got things that's better pertaining them to do, like this wicked holiday coming up, and it supposed to be for the kids, even though it's wicked all the way down.
Right.
It's ended up being for the adults as well.
Yeah, you got plenty of jakes, man, going and dressing up and participating in this wicked holiday, man. Not knowing that, well, some jakes do know, man, that it's wicked, man. You know?
But they use their excuse saying for the kids, man. Hey, so you want your kids to go off, you know? You sacrificing your kids, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Sacrificing your kids to Baal, man.
The Lord will have it to where you would die and your kid to live, because it's like you persuading it's like you, the way the things you doing, you forcing your kid to do that. You know?
Right. That's why I say train up a child the way it should go, man. Because once that kid become 12, you know, in the scripture, a child become a man at the age of 12, man.
Yep.
You know, so you not gonna bear his sins no more at that point, man.
Right.
He gonna take care of his own sins.
Yep.
You know, so he gonna do the things where he been learning, you know, celebrating, you know, birthdays, you know, holidays.
Right.
So there gonna be more sins, man.
Right.
You know, and that all go back to you, man.
Yep.
You know,
that's on you. That blood is on you, man.
Right.
If that child is wicked and he learned nothing but wickedness, man, all these wicked traditions, then hey, man, that's gonna be on you. Like you said, once he turned 12, he gonna continue in the way that he know.
That's why they won't let the fucking pork go, man.
Right.
You know, because it's a fucking habit, man. My mama be feeding pork all my life, man. I can't let this go.
Yeah.
Eating seafood and shit, man.
Oh yeah.
You know, they can't let this shit go, man.
They said, it's a scripture in the New Testament. It says, you come in your youth, you start sinning. You know.
Oh yeah.
Here it is, you a baby, barely talking. They already got you lined up and everything.
Oh yeah.
You be like, damn, he just a kid. You know?
Yeah.
You know, you ain't even let him. You know, he ain't even thinking about stuff like that.
Nah.
But as he get older, start off young. So when he get older, that's what he want, you know.
That's all he know, man.
That's all he know.
That's all he'll know.
So that's how I'm part of my environment, so to speak, man.
That's right.
I get that look.
Luke 6 and where you want me to start at, bro? 21.
You can start at 20. You can start at 21 if you want to.
Luke 6 and 21. Blessed are ye that hunger now, for ye shall be filled. Blessed are ye that weep now, for ye shall laugh. Blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company.
God, they do that now.
Yep.
You know, Jake act like this is important, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So you bringing this truth to him, you try to let him know, hey man, what you learn in this world is really all been taught a lie. Yep. And they like, what you talking about? I got something going good. I got a house, degree, cars. I got 2 garages. I got 2 dogs, a big house. I'm straight, you know.
I'm good.
Yeah,
What's
but
this nigga talking about?
but then eventually they destroy themselves spiritually though.
Mm-hmm.
Like I asked the Jake at work, I said, "Do you think the Lord I love?" He started busting out laughing like it was a joke. Yeah. But then I was like, in my head, I'm like, man, Jake gone.
Yeah, Jake think it's a joke, man. That's why I know respect in the air towards the Most High, man.
Right.
That's why I just play with Jesus' name.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I know respect out there, man.
Right. Hey, look at prime example is Chris Rock, man.
Yeah, that's nigga.
You know, that nigga, man. He playing with the Lord, like making jokes like the Lord made mistakes and stuff, man. All right. Hey, the only mistake is that your ass ain't been put to death yet, man. You know?
No. Hey, everything is timing. The Lord is not mocked, man. Yeah. So it ain't a mistake. Your time coming soon.
Right.
You know, all you scoffers, so to speak, man. Your time's coming soon, man. Judgment coming, man.
They looking we ain't in the days of old, because the Lord used to put things to death
pretty fast. He brought judgment quickly.
The day of, that hour, matter of fact, the second of, the moment you did it, it was over with.
Like Ecclesiastes 8:11, you know?
Keep going. Now, what verse you on?
22.
22. Keep going, 25.
All right. It says,
First John.
And shall reproach you and cast you, Salakia, and shall reproach you and cast out your name as evil for the Son of Man's sake. See, they're going to be calling us wicked niggas, man, for telling the truth, man, for speaking truth. You know? Casting our name out as evil.
Yeah. And they said they gonna think they doing the Most High's will, you know.
Right.
When they really doing their lust.
Right. Right. Verse 23. Rejoice ye in that day, and leap for joy. For behold, your reward is great in heaven. For in the like manner did their fathers unto the prophets.
Yep. That's why you read Matthew the 5th chapter. It said, "Blessed are you that are persecuted." You know, because they persecuted the prophets that were before you, man. You know, the Matthew on the 5th chapter. You know, that's a beautiful chapter to get into.
After the great example is Peter. After he got himself together, you know, they prosecuted him upside down.
Yeah.
You know, for the gospel.
Right.
You know.
Apostle Paul. You know, disciples.
Yeah. All the prophets, man.
Even the prophets are old too.
Right.
Because Jezebel, a woman, was finna slay Elijah. That's how bad she wanted him off. You know.
All right. Verse 24 says, "But woe unto you that are rich, for ye have received your consolation." Verse 25, "Woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep."
And that's the problem. Everybody think it's a game until the Lord really shows himself and show his true power. Then everybody gonna remember that it was brothers on the four corners.
Yep.
Yep. And doing that, you know, we gonna be the one. Everything gonna be come back upside down, you know, because they laughing now, they playing now.
Yeah.
You know, we the one mourning.
Right.
So in that time of Jacob's trouble, you know, they're gonna be a reversal, man. They're gonna be the one hungry, and we're gonna be the one eating. You know.
We gonna be laughing. They gonna be the one looking
sad,
looking cool. Yeah. We gonna be smiling, laughing.
Yeah, we gonna be the one rejoicing. You know, rejoicing at the prophecies happening, man. Right before our eyes, man. They're gonna be sad, depressed. We gonna be happy, rejoicing in the spirit.
All right, gonna get that 1 John 4:2.
1 John 4:2.
Get 1 Samuel 15:22.
1 John 4:2. Hereby know ye the spirits of the Most High. Every spirit that confesseth that Yahushua Mashiach is come in the flesh is of the Most High. You
read that one more time.
1 John 4:2.
Yeah.
It said, "Hereby know ye." Let me start at 1 up. It said, "Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits whether they are of the Most High, because many false prophets are gone out into the world." Hereby.
And that's how Jake is, man. They'll listen to this. You know, it's a scripture that says that they'll listen for a while. After a while, they'll, you know, they hear the kingdom. They love it, you know. But key word, they hear the kingdom and the things. They love the things, but not, you know, trying to race to the righteousness, you know.
Right.
Yeah. So then when you switch to them and you start hitting them with the rebuke, you like, but first, you got to stop doing this, line up your hair, shaving your beard. Man, you their enemy now.
Yeah.
They got to go.
Yep. Who is you? Who you supposed to be? Only God can judge me. They hit you with all that, you know, the shit they learned in church. And
not knowing that we are judges to the point, Lord's will, we going to be judging angels. You know?
Right.
It said, "Hereby know ye," verse 2, 1 John 4:2. "Hereby know ye that ye the spirit of the Most High, every spirit that confessed it, that Yahushua Mashiach is come in the flesh, is of the Most High."
And that's how you know the prophets are of the Most High, you know, because we come, you know, we tell you the destruction that's coming, and it's lining up with the scriptures. Then we tell you, you know, what's going on throughout the news, you know. Then when camp day get here, we tell you what's going on, and you still don't hearken, you know. Go ahead, get that
1 Samuel.
Yeah, get that 1 Samuel. Let me read
15.
Yeah, 15 and 22. I'm gonna read this 2 Timothy. It says, this is 2 Timothy 3 and 2. "For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetousness, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, and unthankful and unholy."
Right, that's how you know what times we're living in, because we see that right now, man.
I'm talking about that. It's to the point where you get on Instagram, you thinking Jake woman was taking more pictures, the Jake man taking more pictures than the women.
Oh man, these niggas, man, filtering everything. Got bunny ears and the dog with the tongue hanging out their mouth, man. Jake, our people, man, we through, man. You know,
GMO babies coming, man. You know, they disrespectful to parents. You know, they respecting their elders. You know, they just disrespectful. Period, man. They disrespectful. They disobedient, man.
It's a under thy parents. You know that our days be longer on earth. You know, it says there for a reason, man. Because if you can listen to your parents, you can listen to the Most High. You know.
All right.
And also your spiritual parents. That's false and foremost, man. Your spiritual parents, man.
Right.
That's doing the work of the Lord.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, you said it right there, brother. Our spiritual parents, that's most important, man. Because they lead us to salvation, man. You know?
They got our back just as well.
Right.
You know? All right, go ahead. You get Jeremiah 2:14. Y'all can go ahead and read 1 Samuel 15:22.
It's 1 Samuel 15:22. And Samuel said, have the Lord as great delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices as in obeying the voice of the Lord.
To obey is better than the sacrifice.
Right.
You know, if you just listen to what I got to say to you so I can try to, help you. Because you know not the judgment of the Lord. You know not what's coming. So I'm trying to explain it and help you understand it so that way you can be able to lift your head up and seek towards the kingdom. You know, follow the trend, you know.
It says to obey is better than sacrifice, and to hearken than the fat of rams. Keep going.
That's good out on that one.
Jeremiah 2:14.
Lamentations 3.
It said, it's Israel's servant. It's like Jeremiah 2:14. It's Israel's servant. Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled?
And the reason why the scripture says that, man, because it says in Jeremiah's description, Jeremiah say they stand it up and we are their music. You know, you go into music is what? Entertainment. You know? So we looked at it as entertainment. You go to I look at one of them world star hip hop things. I look on there, Jake and them arguing in a restaurant, they get to fighting, and who you got in the corner? Your big devil right there, Esau, instigating it on and having really, now he eating faster now because you entertainment unto him.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
The Most High, we really not entertainment. We really been looked at as a joke.
Yep.
The whole nation of Israel. You know?
Yeah, this thing Salaki, bro. This thing is not a joke, man. It's not supposed to be looked at as just entertainment. Oh, I want to see the Israelites go out there and cuss these white folks out today. You know, like you looking at a football game or a basketball game or something, man. This thing ain't a joke, man. We're not doing this for fun.
Yeah.
We're not out there to entertain you, man.
Yeah. And guess who more wicked than Esau? Our own people.
Yep.
So this ain't no respect of persons at all. You know. Go ahead, get the scripture, brother.
All right, this Lamentations 3 and 6.
Timothy 6 and 12.
It says, Thou hast seen all their vengeance and all their imaginations against me. Thou hast heard their reproach, O Lord, and all their imaginations against me, and the lips of those that rose up against me, and their devices against me all the day.
And it's talking about Esau eat a man 2/3, because really 2/3 is the energy of this kingdom why it still up, because they refuse to turn, you know. But Esau is the one that's wicked, you know. He cutting brothers' videos down, you know.
Right.
Yeah, he destroying our people with the theories. It's always a bunch of theories. It's never facts at all.
Yeah.
Because we went into a lesson last count, and we was in Matthew 10. Then we went to another chapter. Then we looked in the Wikipedia. It told you to go there, but when you went there, you got no edification at all. You know, like they just, you know, look what you said. They cherry pick them scriptures, you know. They take them and they throw them on there, and then they advise you to just rock with it. Be really being spoon fed without you, you know, going behind doing the background check on it.
Right.
You know.
The scripture says started to show that self approved. You know, ultimately Jake don't know nothing, man. You know, when it comes, especially to Christians, man, they don't understand these scriptures, man. You know, they don't understand prophecy.
You know?
Yeah, read 63. Then get Proverbs 27 and 5.
Okay, this Lamentations 3 and 63, it says, "Behold, they're sitting down and they're rising up. Am I their music?"
Come on. That's the spirit. See, we entertainment unto these people, man. And we as in people, we talking about Esau, Edom, so-called devil, man. Which he is the devil. He ain't the so-called, you know. Because it takes it all the way back to when he slew his brother. You know, he slew his brother Abel, man, because he despised. If he just hearkened and listened, even him, he had a chance to obey. You know, obey was better than sacrifice. Yeah, his sacrifice wasn't good unto the Lord, but the Lord still gave him another chance to try to, you know, he told him, you know, follow your brother Abel. And what he do? Despise his brother. And they end up him giving the mark, and they end up being him, you know, 1,000 years into slavery. And him being a great example of what not to do. No more.
Right.
You know?
Just like what's gonna be done in America, man. They're gonna look at this place as what not to do. The judgment that befalls America is gonna be left for a memorial, man, of what not to do, man. Breaking the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shema Shai, going against the Lord. This is what's gonna happen, man. The worst judgment ever.
Yeah, because a lot of people look at it as music too, entertainment too.
Proverbs 27
and 5.
You know, the nations, man, the heathen nations, Esau, Edom, you know, and especially our people, you know, they just think it's entertainment, you know, so to speak.
Yeah.
You know?
You want me to get it, bro?
You can go ahead and get it.
It's Proverbs 27 and 5. It says, "Open rebuke is better than secret love." Yeah, hey, open rebuke is better than secret love, man. It's better to tell a person what they're doing wrong, man, than to hide it and not, you know, and just sit back and watch them destroy themselves, man. What kind of love is that, man?
That's why I said the blood won't to us if we don't preach the gospel, you know?
Right.
Because we gotta wash our hands with Jake, man. It's finally getting to the point to where you can't tell him nothing. You
can't tell him nothing, man. Hey, like that Kanye West song, man.
You can't
tell me nothing, man. Our people in that spirit, man, are where they just want to do what they want to do, and no matter how plain you make it to them, no matter what we tell them, they just don't want to get it, man.
Yeah, they think it's right already. You know, they think they know it. You know, they think it's right. You know, like Proverbs, what's that, 16:25? It's a way that seems right to a man,
but the way thereof are death.
You know?
You got that, you still holding on to that 1 Timothy 6 and 12?
Yeah, I got it right on.
Alright, I'm going to read this Amos 9 and 10. It say, "All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us." You know, I asked Jake at work, I said, "Do you think you only live once?" He said, "Yup, everybody do." He said, "How much?" He said, he asked me the question. He said, how long you want to live? Like it's a number on it. I told him, I looked at him with a straight face. I said, eternity. He felt crazy. Yeah. He looked at me like I was a fool.
Right.
And I'm looking at him like, you the fool. You know, it's kind of like just going, everything just backwards in his kingdom.
Yeah.
Esau really lynched our people real good. That's why I love reading that letter, because you learn more and more every time you read it. To separate the mother from the dad, the father, which is the boss over the whole thing. Separate the father from the family. You know, rape the father in front of the kids.
That's wickedness,
that's wickedness. You know, beat the mind. You know, keep the body, but just beat the mind until it decides to cooperate.
Right.
You know,
that's the spirit that you brought out too. You know, I think what the Jeremiah 2:14 is Israel a homeborn slave. You know, because our people still got that slave mentality to this day, man.
Right.
You know, they don't think like kings, you know, in a ruler class mentality no more, man. You know, that's why we need the Lord to come back, man, to give us, to take us from this lower state, man. Ultimately, the Lord gonna do that, you know, gonna deliver the elect. It's like Lord come back to deliver his elect, man, because only the elect come back to him, man.
Right.
Because the elect got that mindset, man.
Right.
You know,
and as for all the rest of of our people that don't want to see this devil go down, man, that they've they too far gone, hey, they just gonna be destroyed, man. You know, and hey, it's a hard reality, man. Because we see that day to day, man, with how Esau just shoots our young Israelite men down. You know, just take them down, man. You know, he don't give a damn.
Yeah, and what our people want to do because of it, they want to fucking march or some shit, protest,
right.
man.
That's not gonna do a damn.
That shit won't work when Martin Luther King, you know, Martin Lucifer King, you know, that shit didn't happen with him, man.
That's the spirit, they look up to this man, but not knowing that this man really, he said, man, I brought my people to the fire, because once he did that, he made us equal. And so when we got equal, that's when everything started messing up right there.
Let me get this real quick.
And you get that Jeremiah?
Nah, I'll forget Deuteronomy 76.
Yeah, cause you get that too, because our people don't know that the Lord really despised Martin Luther King, man. Because in the scripture, I think Jeremiah 23
and 23.
Yeah, Jeremiah 23 and 23. Most I am against them that say, I have a dream. I have a dream. That's in the scriptures, man. You know?
Yep.
He prophesied out of his own belly, man. Our people want to be equal to the heathens, man. Here is we above, you know,
all nations.
Got it out.
Hey, this Deuteronomy 7 and 6, it says, for thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power. The Lord thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Above all, man, the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man. We above all of them, man. We gonna live forever, everlasting life in the kingdom of heaven, man. You do not want that, man. You know? So our people still got that slave mentality, man. The Lord made it like that, man. I know, hey, the Lord is a racist, man. This scripture right there proves that the Lord is a racist, which means the Lord is for his people only, which are the children of Israel, the son of Israel, man. You know?
Hey, I'm going to get that too. This is Jeremiah 23, and Salaki, it was 25. 23 and 25, it says, I have heard what the prophet said, that prophesy lies in my name. Right. Saying, I have dreamed.
Right, who said that today, man? Who said that, man? That nigga right there, man. He ain't shit, man. He said the leader of this people call our people to err, man.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah. Prime example, man. Our people look at him, man. And that's the reason they take on that same spirit, man. Because he made our people so docile, man, and put their spirit on our people to just take whatever the so-called white men dish out, you know, getting sprayed with water hoses, man, getting your ass kicked.
They're like, it's all right, brother, just keep going
through it. Just keep going through it. Jake's getting spit on and shit. Yeah. Then when they want to raise up, he'll get mad at them. Hey, hold on, brother. We don't need that,
forgive your neighbor.
Forgive your neighbor. This is the only way. Yeah, this the only way we gonna get where we need to be, man. Fuck that, man. You niggas did all that for nothing, man, because you didn't do nothing but further make our people afraid of what the white man was gonna do to them, man.
Exactly,
you know.
Here it is. Our Lord haven't forgot, you know, all the things that the devil done to us with slavery and all the way back then, man.
Right.
You know, 7 AD. The Lord haven't forgot none of that,
right.
Man.
You still gotta pay for that, man.
The Lord getting crucified, man. The Lord hasn't forgot that, man.
That was 2 days
You know, that was just 2 days ago, man. You know.
It says, verse 26. How long shall this be in the heart of the prophets that prophesy lies?
How long, man? You look, you pork chop pastors, you know, just pay your tithes. You're going to receive a blessing, man.
Yep.
You know? How long you going to hark on to that, man?
Man.
You know?
Bro. It says, they are prophets of the deceit of their own heart.
Of their own heart. And scripture say the heart is deceitful, man.
Yep. That's right,
Who can know it, man? Your own opinion, man. Yeah. The heart is deceitful, man. You follow your heart. Do as thou wilt, man.
Do as thou wilt.
You know?
What that feel good doctrine, man.
Exactly. But that's what Jake wrote. Slack it, man.
No,
so
you got it, bro.
What Jake say, you know, in the scripture, is it prophesy to me the smooth things, man.
I was just finna get that out. Yep, I got it. Jeremiah, Slack it. Isaiah 30 and 9, it says that this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord.
Right, man. That's us. That's our people, man.
Yeah.
The nation of Israel, man. From Judah all the way down to Issachar. That's our people, man.
It says, which say to the seer, see not, And to the prophets prophesy not unto us right
It's
things.
the right things, man.
Right.
What is the right things? The truth, man.
The truth. What we
The
telling
truth. That's it. Hey, the good, the bad, evil.
you. Yep. The
The
whole
truth.
road.
Yeah.
It says, speak unto smooth things, prophesy deceits.
Smooth things.
And
What's-
prophesied deceits.
Prophesy deceits, man. And that's what Martin Luther Queen, that's what TD Jakes, that's what Creflo Dollar,
Yup.
Joel Osteen,
Malcolm
all of these, Malcolm X, all of these fake and false prophets, they told you smooth things, man. They prophesied deceit. They didn't tell you what the Lord was really all about and what he was gonna bring to the earth, man.
Because it say Matthew 10, 24? 24 and 10, it say, think not that I come to send peace on earth. I come not to send peace but a sword. And it's funny how pastors go in the New Testament, but they run right over their scripture.
Right.
Yup.
They don't want to hear that, man.
You know?
That's right. What else you have, bro?
I got one.
Wrap it up.
Yeah, got to
Pushing
wrap it up.
30 minutes plus. I don't want it to cut off.
Come.
Hold
Hold on, I'm going to just read this. I'm going to just go straight to this.
Okay.
Alright. It said, when you in this truth, you start out by giving our praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushua for giving us the Holy Spirit to understand their judgments that's coming upon the earth. 2/3 of our own people refuse to hearken unto the Lord's voice through the prophets.
which we brought out.
Our people are so in their own folly that they are not paying attention to the signs of the Lord's coming. Our people have no morals about themselves, and their moral play a big part in everybody. Because morals is having a thought, a consideration of thinking right from wrong, Not having morals, And guess what? We are to these women out here, because we went out from our power. Just like your woman go out, you put your trust in her, she go sleep with another man. That's spiritual, You can't really get mad at that because you got to feel ashamed because that's how you was towards the Lord.
I appreciate, bro. It's Jeremiah 3:1. It says, they say if a man put away his wife and she go from him and become another man, shall he return unto her again? Shall not that land be greatly polluted?
God.
But thou hast played the harlot with many lovers.
Right. I was going to say, too, that lets you know that woman is supposed to have one man,
Mm-hmm.
And we are compared to the Most High woman, the nation of Israel,
Right. It says, yet returned again to me, saith the Lord.
God.
So the Lord really taking us back, man. That's a great thing, man. That's even though we went off, man, and followed the philosophies of the so-called white man, we cheated on our power. He had mercy on us, man. As if we were his woman, he had mercy on us and took us back, man.
Man, we bit the hand that fed us.
Right.
I'm talking about coming out of Egypt. We was getting, that's why Jake so crazy over Popeyes now. We was eating quail and chicken coming out of Egypt.
Jake been eating chicken and biscuits, man.
I had to look on, on Twitter or whatever, they're talking about bringing back the chicken sandwiches this Sunday, man.
Man. They got something up called voodoo chicken tenders now.
Oh, boy.
It's over.
Jake and his chicken, man. Shit.
They gonna have a heart attack, Daddy. It said the nations, it said other nations look at Jake. Yeah.
Okay, come on.
The nations look at Jake, Latino, Native American, and Indians, Negroes, because we a whole 12 tribe, we a family,
We all 12 tribes.
As entertainment, we are fools and a joke to Esau Edom. He stripped you from your inheritance, which the Lord allowed him to do for our disobedience, and wicked ways. And that's how we strip. We Israel because it takes a lot for you to be stripped and to not even remember, and it takes the Lord to put the Spirit on you to remember.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. We lost everything, man.
We should be discontinued from our heritage.
We should be discontinued from our heritage. Right.
It said, then you helped build the wicked kingdom, and he raped, robbed, and murdered you physically and mentally. Right. Like I brought out the Willie Lynch, Mm-hmm. Keep the body, destroy the mind, keep the body, It said, then he throw black culture. And man, I hate that the most.
Yeah.
Because because people be like, man, ain't no Israelite, I'm black. What you talking about?
Oh, man.
You know, it said even in that movie Boys in the Hood, he said, I ain't no he said, you African. He said, I ain't no African. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And then they got into a little scuffle, but it was spiritual though, because we ain't Hamites, you know? If you really want to get it, and just to prove that Hamite was cursed for looking at his father's nakedness.
Yeah.
You know? It said, just to keep you in the mindset of being nothing in this world, you know? When Edom ain't nothing but brute beasts unto the Most High. Yeah. You know? That's how Edom is, to destroy your mind, to make you think you want nothing before. He's scared for that to come out. That's why I said he gonna be like a madman sparing none when Jacob's trouble come out.
Right.
Because he knows we got this knowledge, you know. It ain't easy, you know, we putting our life on the line for this, you know. That's why we say it ain't no joke and it ain't entertainment. Because one day when we be taking out them streets, prophecy gonna kick off right then and there.
Yeah, that is prophecy, man. The famine of the word.
That's coming soon, man.
They already talking about 2020 pushing chip, you know.
Chip all the way out though, man.
Yeah. It say then you subject to payments, you know. You help build the world, now you paying to stay in it, you know. Even though you don't want to, even though brothers now, we understand that we want to get up out of here, you know. The Lord said he got a kingdom, you know, prepared for them that love him, man. You know. They way better than the thing. Here go Jake. He got his chain, iced out grill. Man, you know what? That's defiled, to be honest with you. Because it's been touched by heathens, Ishmael. It's been touched by all of everything. Even animals almost touched it. To the point, we going to have to wait to the kingdom, man. You know? Yeah. Even with women. He defiled our women.
Yep.
They got different demons on them. They got blonde hair, you know, trying to get blue contacts for eyes.
Yep.
Man, I seen one thing, man. It's so wicked. I seen a woman, she had herpes on her lip. She gonna take the makeup and cover it up all over her face. I said, and it said right at the bottom, it say makeup is witchcraft. You know?
Yeah. Okay, hey, they're going back to the curses, man. We supposed to be subject to the payments, man. We said went unto Caesar, unto Caesar's. You know, all this go back to Deuteronomy the 28th chapter, man. The brother bringing out, man. You know, the curses, and also the Lord had rejected 2/3 of his own people, man. You know, so really, this is the Most High moving, man. The Most High, the Lord, Yahweh Shai, don't want people, man. The Lord ain't dealing with everybody, man. The Lord only dealing with his select, man. You know, the 144,000.
That's why we say hopefully, cause man, like Yakanan brought up, if you knew you was the elect, man, you would even be, I'm talking about, you would be so prideful and boasted in yourself, though. You know, to the point, you would be over righteous much and you would destroy yourself. Yep. You know, because you would think you would have high hopes. Then when that day come, the Lord say, depart from me, I never knew thee. You know, that ain't what we striving for, you know. We striving for righteousness, you know.
Sorry, bro.
It said, the Lord Yahweh Shai Shai send you prophets to wake you up, and you despise and call us babblers when you are confused. You know, that's speaking towards Jake. You know, he look at you as the fool when you trying to, you know, you trying to get to his level. You trying to let him know, hey, you know, the Lord needs you, man. You know. But it said, but you don't know nothing because you refuse to listen. If you don't fit these if you don't really fit these descriptions, then I don't know who you know, I don't know what to tell you, because Israel really fit these scriptures. Say my people are Sodom's children, you know. They don't know me, you know. Now it said, now prepare for the slaughter for the disobedience. Because that's what's coming towards America, towards Jake, you know, towards Edom, towards all these other nations that don't want to follow under the new world order of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai.
All right.
Come on. That's it, bro.
That's it? And brother have another script? Yeah. All right. Hey, so with that, Lord willing, this was edifying for the elect. Once again, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Your double honors to the elders, apostles of GMS, salutations and blessings to the elect. Shalom.
Shalom.